I this is directly at one person, but it's addresses several people. So, Mr. Freeman, you sound like a slave. You can't think for yourself, or I can't think for myself. Okay, so now, if you don't understand what's going on, then try to uh, get a little bit of knowledge about what you plan on commenting on. If you don't know everything that's going on, and you just commenting on the little portion that you see, then I mean you're not capable of making uh, I guess uh, a real critique, a genuine critique, because you don't know everything. You can only, criticize the little portion that you do see, the little portion that that you see, but you don't really know nothing about. Okay, so like there are other videos. Like I see you made this comment like an hour ago. So that would make it about what 2:30 or so. But the oxymoron video that was released like over 5 hours ago, like that one, kind of explained all this stuff like you don't know. Explained a lot of the stuff like you don't know. Not all of it, but explains a lot of the stuff you don't know. So like if you knew that stuff, you wouldn't make the comments you make. You wouldn't say stuff like you say, about me or about what I'm doing. All right. So I mean, learn something about what's going on before you start bumping your gums, popping off at your yap, and putting yourself in a position where you gotta eat your words. Remove your comments. I mean, and like I tried to reply to your comment, and put you in your place and not have to make a whole video about this, but I guess it's necessary because you probably won't be the only one. But I don't report you because I mean, what's the point of reporting you? Niggas report me, for my opinions, and I hate it. So I mean, I like to report you for your, for your funky little opinion. You can say whatever you want to say, but don't be mad when I say something and make you want to cry. I'm gonna say something, make you want to fight. I'm gonna say something, make you want to pull out your pistol or whatever and act stupid. If, don't act like you the only one can say something smart. I'm gonna refrain because I mean ain't no point, man, getting into something like you don't even know nothing about it. And probably you don't have nothing to do with you. You probably the provocation of this dumb monkey that the video you commenting on was made about. Now he provoking other folks to say something, cause he a clown, cause he broke the law. So he mad at me cause he broke the law. He mad at me cause he wanted to poke out his chest and try to act like he bigger. He better than me. He can get crazy with me and ain't no repercussions. He did this. Nobody forced him to do these things. He did these things. And then if somebody makes him, be responsible for his actions, now he want to get crazy. Come on, man. You know better than that. You know better. And you're going to try to come at me like that. You know better. You know better. For real, man. Who know better? Yo, if you're acting, silly, you got a silly comment, or I mean, whatever. I mean, you might as well save it for real. Save that madness because if we go back and forth, for real, you gonna get in your little feelings. You're gonna be mad because I said something. You get in your feelings, and then you're gonna want to blow it out of proportion. But it only started because you had a little comment. So I mean, why is you here? If you got something smart to say, you're not contributing. Trying to teach nothing. learn nothing, uh, share something that you do know. I mean, if it's not positive shit, man, go somewhere else with that little kid shit. Because I mean, y'all clowns for real. Don't make a comment about something you don't know nothing about somebody who obviously probably told you some stupid lie, and then you talk about what I look like. Nah, I look like I'm asking legitimate questions. I look like I'm minding my business. I mean, I look like for real, like I look like, why in the world is anybody upset at me for recording when it's 8,000 cameras at the VA? So like the stuff that I'm recording, I can pull off of their cameras, and probably pull off a better picture than what I'm recording. So I'm just recording what they've already recorded. They got it recorded. So I can't have a copy of it because it's cameras everywhere. So don't tell me that my one camera is now this big significant difference because I have access to the footage, because I can't suppress and hide evidence. Is that why my filming is a problem for y'all? See how y'all have these selective enforcement, selective memories. See, when it comes to producing evidence, y'all can't be, y'all not responsible. Y'all can't be depended on. So, I do my own recording. I manage my own recording. And then, like, the advocating for myself. Listen, if you don't understand, I am advocating for my rights. If you don't get that, that you have rights as a patient. Okay? You have constitutional rights. Yeah, I mean, basic human rights. You have rights. So, in order to maintain these rights, you got to exercise them. You got to use these rights. If you don't use these rights, then what's the point of having them? Because if you don't use them, then they'll take your shit away. You'll find out you got less and less shit. So, like, when you should be respecting, what the hell I'm doing, and seeing that, I'm fighting for, everybody at the VA. I'm fighting for all the people, that will enter, into the VA's healthcare, network in the future. I'm fighting to ensure, that doctors is being honest. I'm fighting to ensure that nurses is being honest. The administration, all the way down to the janitors. Nigga, I'm fighting to make sure everything at the VA is honest, that it's right. But y'all don't see that. Y'all just see, y'all just see me asking questions and people getting funky, So you make your little judgments, man. I mean, this is what it is. I'm, it's, it don't bother me one way or the other. It's what it is. Either people, hey, you take the time to learn, or you don't. You like, your little judgments are, how could I say, the predisposed attitudes based off of comments that you got from somebody else. How did you find this video? You know, who are you? You know, where you come from, Mr. Freeman? Where you come? Who are you? So I mean, obviously, you had to have heard something from someone else. So I mean, learn what's going on. You know, nigga, I've been accused of being a fucking terrorist. I've been kidnapped, tortured. You know, I've been through all kind of bullshit with these fucks. You know, these motherfuckers, the fucking unwanted fucking touch. Like people like you know, simple-minded. Y'all think like, let's say, my rights are lesser than yours. So like, you know, I'm just subject to whatever y'all want to do. You know, and that's the kind of thinking that I guess I could say infected, you know, a lot of minds. You know, and like it was described to me as being a culture within, you know, the VA. So it's a how do I say, an attitude of like malice. You know, people are they got real funky attitudes. I mean, real vindictive. They like to talk to you crazy, but you can't say, you know, you can't say nothing to them. That passive aggressive. They're real slick with that passive aggressive stuff. So like your homeboy, you know, whoever, probably it might be your lady that you got this from. You know, you might want to check her. You might want to look at the rest of these videos, you know, and see what's going on before, you know, you start making these little judgments and these little comments, you know, and I got to respond to them, you know, and I would be happier if you put yourself in your place than if I got to put you in your place, you know, and you'll be happier too, believe me. Because if I got to do it, you know, I gotta watch my language, and if I gotta use big words, then I'm gonna really make you feel dumb. Then you're gonna be really mad, and that's what we're trying to avoid, right? All right, man. Learn something. Stop being silly.